Hmm. Wow, this is crazy. Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome in. Hello, how is everybody doing? Welcome you guys. Please can somebody put a yes in the comments just confirming that you can hear me? A yes in the comments, guys. And so I can start the show. Can I get a yes in the comments, please, that you can hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right, we're just going to go ahead and start today's reading, guys. If you're just finding us for the first time, this is the page of the Oracle of the African High Priestess. And I am your host, the African High Priestess, bringing you yet again another interesting, intriguing, and very much so truth revealing reading. Thank you for spending your time with me. And I hope that these messages bring about change and transformation in your life, okay? Thank you, Nell, for joining. Nelco, I see you. I think I see Joan Shaw, Sharon. Welcome, you guys. Sitram. Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy. Alright, guys, this is going to be a quick one, right? So I already pulled some cards, guys. I'm just going to talk you through the messages that I have seen pending, or just before I say to bring you guys into the sanctuary. Now, today's reading is speaking about someone here who has an adversary. An adversary has shown up in this reading, and by adversary, we're speaking about your competition. Say you lost the union, then we'll be talking about the person that is currently dating your man. Or say you found out they were cheating, then we're talking about the person that they're cheating with. Your adversary. That secret person that has been hiding for a long time, unknown to you. Look at the next card here, shadow. Somebody's being exposed in this reading. Someone that has been creeping in the shadows. Someone that has been doing things to you behind the scenes. Alright, don't get bored on this page. This page is a secret revealing page. All that is hidden comes to light over here, okay? So if you're the attacker, you may not like this page. No, you won't, because all your shit gonna be right here outside. This page is for the chosen ones. The ones that have been persecuted. The ones that have been framed, lied on, attacked, abused. The ones that have been living in survival mode for so long. This is the page that brings you 100% clarity to all the things that have been happening to you that only you alone understand. You have grown past caring because you're used to that stress. You don't owe anybody any more explanations. You just want to know who had the nerve to try it with you. That is why I pop up on your FYP. Because those wounds stayed with you for so long that you almost thought that they were a lifestyle, right? As these changes come through, Spirit says that it is so perfectly right to bring you the closure that you need, to answer those lingering questions that you kept asking the divine in your most vulnerable moments. And that is why people like me have been initiated and burdened with the life purpose of bringing you the answers to those burning questions that you have asked the divine within the confines of your own heart. This is the page of truth, clarity, and illumination. So when you do see me pop up on your FYP, and I promise you I don't show up every other day, rest and assure that something that has been so deeply tucked away, no matter how long, if I'm able to be tapped into your energy, or you've cried so deep that the spirit heard, they would send me the oracle of the African High Priestess to bring you yet again another intriguing but yet truth revealing reading. Your adversary, my love, has popped out today on my radar. I have been sent to you to expose this woman. Yes, time is up for those sneaky sneaks. When they pop up here, time is up. All I need for you to do is to have faith, pay attention to the reading, do not doubt the energy even for a second, tap in and focus as I do my best to dissect the cards that have popped out here. to bring you the clarity that you truly do need. Julio is my boss. He's happy about my work. Excellent. Apple user 399983. Good for you. Nicole says, will Gary contact me soon? Baby, call him if you need to speak to him. Lady G, what's up? I see Rose Ren. Alright, that's me being social and welcome you in. But guys, we gotta, I'm gonna step away from the chit chat and I'm just gonna jump right into the ethers right now and pull out these messages as they're heavy on my tongue. I welcome the spirit guys, my ancestors, angels of the highest white light, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, angels that guide this page. I welcome them into the energy of this reading. I ask them to open my eyes to see all it is that I need to see. With that, the reading is opened officially to everyone that is here seeking answers. I open your pathway to clarity and I bring to you spiritual guidance to help you get about or get out of whatever situation that may be bothering you at this particular time. Collective. Adversary is here. Something about this adversary has something to do with a flight. Okay? Flight means a release, a movement, a moving away, an ending, a takeoff. Somebody's adversary has something to do with why somebody took off, why somebody exited, or why somebody left. Because you see that word flight, or why somebody brought about an ending to a union. Alright, let's just flow how the cards came about me. When I ask Spirit, look, who is the strange woman in the life of the collective's man? Come true, Holy Spirit. Are you with me, girls, ladies, women, empresses? Who is the secret person in the life of the collective's man? Who's the secret person? Who is that person hiding in the shadows? Who is that hidden energy that is in the life of your divine masculine, of the one that your heart still beats on, no matter the condition in which that union is? I don't care if it's been gone for 30 years. The heart never lies. Alright? There might be a reason why some old wounds are being opened back to back on this page for you to get the release and the clarity that you need. Some of these agents of disappointment that have popped up in your life, they are very well schooled, very well meticulous. They cover their tracks so perfectly well that no matter where you go, no matter what you're told, the problem still persists. Because there's some hidden roots and hidden foundations about your problem that you have not been able to pin a hand on. On this page, we stand on the arrow of the Ace of Swords. Justice! That's the first foundation of this page. Justice! For those that have been repeatedly persecuted with nobody to come to their help. Justice! And when justice is held on to firmly, truth rises from the depths of whatever carnage that it may have been buried in, no matter how powerful their sorcery. When you stand and pin your heart on the need for justice, the truth rises. And that, my love, is the foundation of this page. Know the difference and know your peace. When you get these messages from where you get them, and you hear from me, know the difference and know peace. And then with that being said, guys, I tear open the veil and let spirit flow and guide me as I remove or release the messages. Something may have gone on in your energy for a long time. This right here holds the energy of time like a clock from the ancient days. Look closely. Within that vessel, I see nothing but a bright light. You see it? But it seems entangled in something that has to do with like trees, herbs, entangled into some kind of strands. and wrapped around something that was meant to have been shining, something that was meant to have solved problems. Let's say, for example, someone was meant to be a scientist. Maybe spirit had already destined your path to bring the one that will bring out science or the magic of the herbs that will cure, say, cancer, for example. But this light never shined for a very long time, meticulously trapped and sat upon by energies unknown to you. Look at that skull upon that particular light right there. Is it normal for somebody to be in a hospital bed for 2 years, hooked onto a machine, in illness, the loved ones spending their money day and night, crying, begging the Most High for an answer, for his sign, questioning him? There are certain kind of pains that families and loved ones have gone through, individually or in a group, that they begin to question the Most High. Why? He sees your tears and he feels your pains. And people who go through that level of pain and misery through situations that pop up in their life and continue. There are people watching me that have loved ones today laying down in hospital beds, hooked up to a machine for years. The problem never ceasing, the problem not going away. And they begin to question the Most High. Why? Now, when such a person carried such pain and dropped it at the feet of the vine, asking him why, telling him to explain to him why my family, why has this befallen me, why have I not served you right, Lord? Have I not done right by you? Why? Not everybody can fathom such pain. Those are the people that I have been sent to. People who desire and require justice from the ethers. That is my life purpose, and that is the energy that I carry to bring you answers to those deep times when you're all alone and you're questioning the divine, asking why this has befallen you, why you're not just crying in the depth of the night, but you're wailing, asking him why. Now you are the ones that are the chosen because you deserve justice for the injustice that you have walked through in your journey on earth to this very day. Now, if you're the one I'm picking up, one of your adversaries has shown up in this reading because you will get the answers that you have been seeking on my page. I share. It is not by my power. This is my gift that I share with you. For a very long time, somebody's light was caged by an adversary, preventing it from shining or preventing something that was meant to be to stand. Next card here speaks about something or someone that was crossed, okay? You see that card? It says crossed. And we're still speaking about adversary. So somebody's adversary, your competition, huh? Adversary, competition, somebody that desires the same thing as you do, somebody that wants to be you, someone that feels entitled to the energy that you walk upon, someone that feels you don't have a right to enjoy the blessings that come towards you, your adversary, your enemy, your frenemy, take it how it resonates. This person went about the business of crossing you, okay? And for a very long time, or it may have taken a long time for you to find out the secrets about the true person that crossed you. With this shadow coming out there, if you look deep in the card, you see the angel of unalive, and then you see that white light like somebody's head. was already slated for that energy, okay? These messages are usually intense. If you are not having any burden or any deep problems that refuse to heal, this might not be your reading. For people that have walked in this type of path of suffering, when they've gone helter skelter to find solution and they're beginning to hear something that is making sense to them, those are the ones that this message is for. All right? This is not for everybody. So feel free to scroll away, all right, and come back another day. Or better still, check out the readings on my page, okay? And they're all titled, so you could find something that resonates with you. But this particular one is heavy. This is long time suffering. This is problem that has refused to heal for a very long time. This is the revelation of all that has been hidden in the depths of the darkness for those people that have walked in this very painful cycle. Now, if this is not your message, Spirit may have guided you to my page today because you happen to know somebody who's going through this. So I beg you, if you're hearing this under the sound of my voice, go ahead, like this particular page or like the live and share. You could be helping somebody out of a very stressful time. If you have not had a relation that has got a deadly or chronic illness laying down in the hospital bed for years, hooked onto a machine, that kind of pain don't take a day to heal. They've been everywhere. They done everything. You better be walking right to be able to talk to those people. Not anybody carries that energy to heal a pain of long time suffering. This may have been suffering that you have endured alone and in silence. As I'm guided by spirit, so I speak. I own not myself, okay? Take only what resonates and leave the rest. Then I saw this other card roll out. It speaks about migration, and the message on the card speaks about initiation, adventure, and what? Freedom. Adventure. Adventure is not a one day show. It's not something you just drive down the straight road and get. Adventure is topsy turvy, ups and down. What you see, you see. No forewarning. Shit just happens, but you gotta keep going. It's one hell of a ride. And that's migration. Migration also talks about movement, relocation, change of cycle. Could also be removing someone from a comfort zone. And as spirit is guiding me, I'm pairing these two up. This talks about flight and migration. Okay? It's all going to come together. Just pay attention to the reading, you guys. This talked about flight, it talked about migration, and I told you that an adversary was involved. What is this telling me? Spirit may be revealing somebody that made you move out of your husband's house, that made you move out of a business, that made you move out of a job, a decision that you took that you may now currently be rethinking, wondering why you went to that drastic step. A decision that you took never to look back, never to forgive somebody that you truly loved. A decision to suddenly pack up and leave a union that you could have just talked things over. A drastic decision that somebody may have taken. And now thinking back, you wish you had handled it more softly, more gently. Is what I'm getting. Something that led someone to take flight, to move, to relocate, to pack up and go, to exit something that they truly loved or something that they built. Somebody may have been in partnership with somebody yesterday in business, and one day you just got mad and said, "Listen, give me my share of the business. I'm leaving." And today that business you left is doing amazingly well. All you had to do was wait one day. You made a mistake. You might be out there showing off, I don't care, I don't care. I divorced him. He's a piece of shit. But girl, you and I know in the middle of the night you wish that you had handled things more softly. You wish that the things you know today You knew them yesterday. You may have taken a different route into the situation that was bothering your relationship at the time. This is where I speak to you, sisters. This is where I tell you the truth. This is where I tell you the truth that even your mom could not tell you all, not necessarily. So you wouldn't listen to her. I'm your spiritual mom. And I tell you those deep truths that you wish someone told you before. If you had left a union or a marriage, you might be rethinking it today. Quietly, in your quiet time, wishing that perhaps with your knowledge and your growth today, you wish you may have handled things separately or differently. Okay, this might be your 3D thoughts, but I'm going behind the scene to show you other things that may have caused you to be thinking in that direction now. Okay, pay attention. Now, what this is showing me under a glance here, the fact that it has come out in this reading, these two cards actually did come out in the reverse. I have the card here crossed, coming out in the reverse. I have the card time coming out in the reverse. Time in the reverse. Restoration. Things turning around. I will sing the song. I can see everything turning around. You guys know I sing that song a lot. That's another one of them. A turnaround in that situation and an exposure of an adversary that was behind the situation. Somebody that caused a breakup or a separation and caused you to take flight. Now, if you peer into this picture of flight, you would see that dark bird returning back into a place that has been devastated. But when I pull the cards back, you may not be able to make the image. This person has been hiding in the dark for a very long time, bringing things into perfection. You see that bird? Somebody might be a secret, dark energy that has been crossing something that was meant to be. And now this person has shown up in their true image. There's a female here that is your adversary. This female has consistently for a very long time been crossing the path of a life or a union or something that was shining. Look at those roses. You see those roses and you see this X sign with the score, death energy to a union, causing somebody to leave and not accept somebody back. Because I'm saying the message on this card here says planning, making decisions, and taking risks. So somebody would rather take a risk with an adversary than make a decision to accept you back. With this light and time, a union was crossed by an adversary. And it was the angel of, like, they did unalive energy, like they killed it spiritually and made you to take off and migrate. So whoever you are, you may have relocated from the place that your love, the love of your life is. You left the city. Come true, Holy Spirit. I'm speaking to somebody here. Yes, you left the city completely. You left. They sent you away. They banished you. Somebody banished a chosen one from her union. That's what I'm getting here. Because it had to be heavy. Look at this card here. It says beast. This was heavy manipulation. Beast. Huh? You know what a beast is? It's wild. It's wicked. It comes to destroy. It comes to devour. It's not playing. Beast. It was heavy energy. The person that did this was not playing. But it's in the reverse. When it comes here, this is power. All the names of God are upon this today. It cannot stand in its original plan. It must bow. That is it. That is why all these entities as they're showing up today in my oracle, in the sanctuary that the Most High has given unto me, they all appear in the reverse because the secret is out and they cannot hold in their true form where there is power of light. Come true, Holy Spirit. They must appear in their true form. I told you on this page, nothing else but the truth will come out in your situation. Now, just before I turned on the light spirit, I started querying this particular card, Shadow, because this is the one that has the heavy energy. Right behind that lady, you would see that demonic angel of honor. I choose my words carefully. You guys know the platform I'm operating on. You gotta be respectful, so pay attention and decode the codes. You feel me? Yeah. This was a dead energy. Oh my god, hold my tongue on. Unalive energy, y'all. Sent by an adversary to cross the paths of a love life or a love situation, causing the female to migrate. Look at her. I see that loving energy howling in the distance. I hear your spirit. Somebody's spirit animal may be the wolf, mourning the loss of your lover, banished away to an unknown destination. Oh, I hear it loudly. Somebody wailing, a heart broken, somebody cast out, somebody forgotten, somebody broken up with, somebody abandoned, left all alone. But that alone was not your pain. Your pain was the thought of not remembering what you both had. That is the pain that is hurting you. Somebody forgot you or abandoned you, and you hurt every time when you try to wrap your head around the fact that he has forgotten what you both had. It could be children bonding you together. It could be a business. There's something unique that you shared with someone, and it hurts you to think of how quickly they discarded you and forgot what it was that bound you together, that meant so much to both of you. So not because he was cheating or doing anything, but the bond. There's a bond. I have this energy of a bond here. Somebody's hurting. You know, that deep wailing is the bond that was broken. What you both had. Like no matter what, there was something that could have changed his mind, but it didn't. That's what's breaking you. You left the entire city. You left the country, you left the city, somebody migrated, somebody took flight. My love, don't be surprised if might have been somebody may have banished you spiritually. You were not acting of your true self. It might surprise you. You might have been walking about bragadoing, oh, it's a piece of shit. I don't care. I divorced him. I left him. Girl, relax. There's more to this world than meets the eye. You did not know what the hell you was doing. I'm telling you today. Take a moment to reflect. Take a moment to reflect. This may have been 20 years ago. You're all grown up. You're big. You're probably dating again. But I'm telling you, you see that guy you love so much that you walked away from? You was not with your mind. Somebody banished you spiritually and crossed the union and made sure you stayed over there and never returned. That's why you never healed from that union. Migration. Look at her in form of your spirit animal. I'm hearing something like that. It's a deep pain. You know when a wolf is howling at the moon or when a dog is howling in the night? It's a deep loss. It's a message to the one you loved. Your heart still connects telepathically, questioning him or questioning the divine. Why would he do this? Why would he do this? Why? After everything you shared, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's spirit animal is either the dog or the wolf or something in that energy. It's heartbreaking, but it sends a very clear message. This is the vibration I'm picking up or I'm tapping into. I feel this is your pain in the night when you cry, when you're unable to return to a life that you once knew. This is your heart breaking, questioning the divine, why you've been banished to this place, losing everything that once meant something to you. This is the energy of loss. Somebody wanted a total ending to your connection. Whatever they were trying to do, it may have been asked to take you out. Look at the angel of unalive. Somebody wanted to banish you and cause you sickness that would take you out. Flight. You see how they keep coming to tempt you? You see that vulture. Vulture comes to feast on the carcass of a corpse and unalive energy. I feel like every time this vulture visits, they do not find your corpse to devour for a very long time. Somebody wished you an ending, or wished for you to never return, or wished for someone to never accept you back. So if you broke up with a loved one and he didn't look back, he didn't look back. Like there was every reason for him to look back. Whatever it is that caused the problem was not that serious. I mean, he could have cheated for a year, 2 years, but there would have been something that would have made you guys reconcile. But he never came back. He walked away. He never looked back. If you're a guy, you feel your woman left you and she never looked back, and you wonder how the hell did she get that strength? She may not have been acting with her own accord. She may have been banished spiritually from you. Because some of these men, when they get serious with another woman, they're also expecting you as a female to, come back and beg. You know, I mean, a man also deserves for you to humble yourself too if you messed up. And if you're a girl, you're expecting your lover to have come back and pleaded with you. I mean, come on, you're the girl, man. He has to come beg. It's normal. But he never came. Or he strengthened his love with whoever it is that was the problem. Maybe you were banished spiritually, is what Spirit is telling me. And she made sure of it for a very long time. This is a very desperate person that wanted what you wanted, your adversary. And it looks like there was success. After careful planning, she put in a lot of work into this to sit on your throne, to take your place. This person is currently in a very strong and perfectly happy relationship with your person. Assuming your position sitting on your throne right now, and she's happy. She worked very hard for this. She's very happy. She did a great job. She spent money. She was consistent. She got him now right under her little finger. I know you'll be mad and put in the comments, I don't care, she can have him, baby, relax. Have you been happy since you lost him? You think you have, but I'm telling you, you are not acting in your true senses. And these are the tarot cards that are going to unwind some of the situation to bring it clearly. When I query this shadow card, this is what come out. What it is that they were doing in secret, or what she was doing in secret. I asked Spirit, who is this lady? Why is she here in the shadow? What is her mission? Okay, fine. Your man may be you know what I mean. Yeah, he like women a little too much. He like the booty, he like to party. Or this is what he was doing in secret. He's adventurous in nature, maybe a young guy. Maybe he stepped out on, he could be a star. He might just be on his own and women flourish around him. So he just has fun, but nothing really serious. He might like to party. He likes attention. Or this is a man that women give a lot of attention. Uh-huh. On one of these situations or occasions, when he was hanging out with his friends, he met this adversary of yours. She came in at a time when he needed some kind of problem solved, and it looks like one of his many outings, he ran into this lady and she brought some kind of solution to a problem that he needed solved. Three of Wands. Three of Wands speaks about your ships coming in, manifestation, things going as planned, a wish coming true. So he was looking for a solution to a problem. He might have wanted to buy a device, a machine, a car, or something. There was something he needed help with. There was a solution he was looking for. I feel like in one of his outings or occasions, this lady brought him some type of solution to a problem. She may have invited him to meet her up somewhere as further or future steps to follow up with this situation. Okay? And after meeting with this lady, she either gave him a contract or connected him to a business or a job. This is when when whatever it is that she helped him with came into perfection. Your person was very happy. These are things that were hidden from you, okay? Things that led to the unalive of this particular situation. These are things that happen in the shadows, okay? He was very happy. He got a contract through this lady's connection. And the reason or how he was able to find this lady is because your man is someone that goes out at night. He handles most of his businesses at night. All right. He's whatever he does, either he's into music or bartending or anything that has to do with party vibing, like he makes a living out of it. Or this is where he gets his connection. I've already told you about it. I have the tendency to repeat, so let me just move on. Now, based on the fact that this thing that he wanted from this lady came through for him, he decided to invite her to dinner to show appreciation for the contract that she helped him to get. You know, as a lover or as a wife, you might not know how your man rolls or how he moves or things that happen behind the scene that led to the money in his bank account. I told you guys when you found my page, do me a favor, go up here somewhere here, right? You gotta see my logo, right? The African High Priestess. Give me a follow, and your eyes will never be removed from the things that bother you. All right, I'm about to be here to share these gifts with you. All right, when you're close to the spiritual realm, they're gonna find a way to send someone like me across to bring you the secrets unveiling. Okay, this is somebody's story. All right, and whatever I'm telling you to you today, all right, take it easy, take what resonates, and leave the rest. All this while, baby, you were being lied to. You see, you're standing here in the Queen of Swords. You are faithful, a wife, a lover, or something of that nature, a mother energy, Queen of Swords. This was all known to you, all known to you, oblivious. You didn't even know. You might have been at a job. I don't know if you work at a distance from home, okay? Some kind of hotel, hospitality, food energy. You guys, you and your lover may be doing the same kind of business, but different arms of the business, okay? Something like this is what I'm picking up. You both might be dealing with people, like you're into um people interfacing jobs. Whatever you do, you deal with people. You deal with people on a day to day. And your person, this is how you know this is your reading, okay? And your person also deals with people on a day to day. But you might be in the daytime part of things. So whatever you do with people, travel, hospitality, hotel, resort, cruise, this is what I'm picking up. All right? Cruise, it has to do with relaxation, could be salon, could be spa, but it gives relaxation to people is what I'm picking up. Whoever has this energy, could be food, could be restaurant, but whatever it is that you do, it's daytime, but it brings relaxation to people, but they pay for the service. You are the face ambassador, with brand manager, communication, marketing, billboards, advertising, something that has to do with you being in the eyes of people and bringing satisfaction with your presence in the Queen of Swords energy. So it's very positive, whoever you are, very positive energy. You're not doing badly. You stand on truth. You're serving people with spirit. You're doing something that's in line with your calling. You're cool. Okay. But there was a contract that your person was needing, and a lady on the outside did it for him. This is something he could have bounced by you because I feel you're also well to do. You are not doing badly yourself. All right. But he wanted to do this on his own. This is a man that is prideful, that wanted to achieve his own money without, depending on you. But yet, it was okay. Both of you were together in a union, but he was in that union with you and still living like he was single. I mean, if he was still doing this, what are we talking about here? You feel me? This is the energy I'm picking up. Okay? So he invited this lady to dinner. Okay, he may have come home to you screaming, oh, I got the job, I got the contract, oh, I got this job. Like, if you could think back, there may have been a time when your person came home very happy, very joyful about some kind of payment he received, some kind of contract he received, some kind of good news he received. Your person may have just sprung up and you didn't want to spoil his joy because you were a little concerned that he didn't run this shit by you like he should have. He may have come home with a car and you're his wife and you're wondering when he was planning to get the car, how did he get the car? You were confused about some kind of good news and elevation that your person was suddenly achieving right under your nose. Pay attention to this reading. This thing may have happened in the past when you were still with your person. Spirit is unveiling some deep shit here. Pay attention. This woman has been hiding in the shadows for a very long time. So say you are with a lover, a husband, a wife, taking out a resident, and all of a sudden this person started showing signs of independent success away from the union you had. I mean, if you're married and you have a lover, you have someone that spend the rest of your life with, things as big as bringing a car into your lives would have been agreed by two. But somebody here may have appeared with a brand new car out of nowhere without recourse to you. Queen of Swords. What is right is right. What is right is right. Period. What is right is right. Okay, baby, I love you. I'm happy you got the car, but where the fuck you got the money from? Was you planning to buy a car? You went and selected a car without my input? Like, what the hell? Like, hello? So a good news or a good situation may have turned into a problem between you and your person. And when you think about it now, you be like, oh, well, maybe you should have. No, you're standing in the Queen of Swords. You was right. What is right is right. You don't gotta overthink it. But I'm pinning you back to the exact moment when you were right. The moment when you were requesting accountability from a lover, your person, regarding some kind of news, elevation, gift, cash, promotion, something that was meant to have brought happiness to you both. You questioned it because of how he went about it without recourse to you. This is your message. This is the truth that was eluded from you. All right? Now, he may have felt that you are a spoil joy, killjoy, or something, and chose to invite this lady for dinner. I also feel that in previous times, your person may have met this lady at an early stage of their business. This lady that is now your adversary may have come to his place to make enquiries for business a long time ago. This is the genesis of how they met. So somebody may have come into the business of your person to make enquiries. And since then, she fell in love with him. Look at that infinity sign. She never stopped thinking about him. She never stopped desiring to be with him. Look at that infinity. This was their original meeting, how they met. And you see how young they are? It shows me that this thing took place a long time ago. You may have still been very much in that union when your person met this person that is taking over from you today. Okay? Your person was young, starting his business newly. Okay? Cheating on you from time to time. Alright, part of his profile. So you know who we are speaking about here. And then as the years got by, he bumped into her again. And based on the fact that she had always been a secret admirer, she helped him to get a contract. Okay? She invited him over. I've shown you this card before. And he came out of that contract happy. Obviously, you can see the same outfit. It's the same outfit, isn't it? He came out of that meeting very happy. I got the job. I got the contract after being invited by this lady. So next thing, he invites her to lunch or dinner. I have that card somewhere here. And this is how they started dating. This is how they started dating, okay? This is hidden from you. You have no idea about this. I'm bringing you the clarity that you need. And this is the beginning of your problems. Five of Pentacles talks about depression, loss, and grief. So I feel like the beginning of your problem started when your person started seeing this lady. That's when they cast you out in the cold. That's when she started trying to replace you. Five of Pentacles. Look, you can see the two women spiritually. See the exchange? Somebody wanted to replace you in his life and began the journey of remolding you to go through chaos, casting you outside. Five of Coins. Binding you to one place, removing you from the scene. Look at the two women there. This is when he started sleeping or dating her. She did him a favor, and one thing led to the other. This is hidden behind the scenes for this shadow, okay? Alright. I took my time to explain that. I'm going to move a little more quickly. Let's see what else they have for us to say. Okay? Come true to it. Now, you that you're in migration, let's look into you and see if this is your message. Spirit, who is this person in migration? Okay? Who is this person in migration? This person, this initiated person that went on an adventure and is now free or yearning for freedom. Tell me more about this migration. Clarify that card. Migration, why are you here? Come true, Spirit. The same card again. Three of Wands. This was somebody's wish. This was somebody's desire. This is what somebody wanted. This is what somebody achieved. The card is out here again. Next card here, Ace of Wands, new beginning. Somebody wanted this to be your current reality at the time. For you to leave. For you to quit. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody wanted your story, your destiny to change. Wheel of Fortune. And then Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody wanted somebody to take away their offer of love from you. To take back their offer of love. Knight of Cups in the reverse. That's what led to this migration. This is what somebody wished upon you. This person had a plan or a mission. Okay. Next card here. Six of Wands. Exactly. Victory and success. This person wanted to win this man over for themselves. Look at the guy in the card right there. Look. That's the migration energy. Somebody wanted you gone so that they could take over and take or keep your man, so that he could rescind his offer of love for you. So they did something to banish you spiritually from your union. Tell me more about this migration spirit. Oh my goodness, guys, did you see that? Look, I told you there was a banishing. Look at the cards. I can't make this up. Don't you see that? Is this person not ordering somebody out? My goodness. Somebody wanted you gone and never to return. The Empress, you, a person that was sleeping with your person. Look at the picture right there, guys. I can't make this up. Yellow, look at that. Somebody wanted you gone. Somebody wanted the Empress gone. Hold up, you're not understanding me. I don't want to start screaming. You guys know I get to scream when I get mad on this reading. Look at that. Somebody did for someone not to accept you back. That's your person ordering you out of his life. Who are they ordering? The mother of his children, the wife. Look at you, gentle and meek. You're pregnant. You see that energy? That's a mother. So, and that bond that was supposed to be between the two of you were kids. So somebody didn't give a fuck about the fact that you had kids with them. They just wanted you gone. They didn't want to have anything to do with you so that they could continue their adulterous affair with this adversary. Y'all see what's going on right here? This was her wish. This person that came in to help him solve this problem. As soon as she was able to do this, Her next mission was to make sure that you guys never reconcile. You can see two people coming together to reconcile here, okay? This came out in the reverse. This is the confirmation about the banishment energy that took place in this particular reading, okay? Knight of Swords. You see, this person is destroying everything. Look, taking a decision to wipe you out. Somebody may have returned your clothes back to your family if you are married. Somebody was in a hurry to, erase your memory, change, move on. Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. What this person did was very much of a betrayal. They took a hasty decision to stab you in the back quickly without thinking twice about it. Notwithstanding the fact that you guys had a bond, look at her stomach right there. Whatever he was doing, at least he could have considered the fact that you share a kid together. This is when your luck turned upside down with the wheel of fortune right there in the reverse. This person wanted the love between the two of you to come to an end. This is the Ace of Cups, and it landed here on the beast. Somebody did something very devious here in the beast energy to end a love union, to end a divine love. Ace of Cups with the beast in the reverse. Somebody did something hideous here to a true love union. And that's the migration. So if you think that you left your relationship with your clear eye, no, you did not. Your adversary banished you. They have been eyeing your person for a long time. Your person might be a womanizer, is very cute, a player, king of wands energy, like a ladies' man. And she had always eyed him and wanted him for herself. Or you were the problem, so she had to do something about you. Spirit guide, talk to me about this crossing energy. This came out in the reverse. Give me the current situation of this cross energy. Guys, I'm about to wrap the reading up, okay? We've heard this message several times, but I feel like this is to bring you conversation and confirmation. So we're not going to overflog it. You already dot your I's and cross your T's. The messages are here to just bring you guidance, okay? So if you've been thinking about this or Spirit has been giving you some kind of download, I'm here to give you that confirmation, alright? I will be back much later in the day with another reading. I got to attend to a few things, so I'm being controlled to, pull it up and call it a day. Crossed, Empress. This is the card I'm speaking about. These two cards came out yet again. Crossed. Somebody banished you and crossed you. Look at that. From a relationship, Ace of Cups again. That's this crossed. So somebody came against came against your union by making your person to walk away from you, and you guys have no reconciliation in sight. Tell me more about this cross energy. So now you know how to move, okay? Now you know where your problem is coming from. Now you know how to move in looking for your solution, okay? All right? Exactly. Exactly. You're standing on truth. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. This relationship will not stand. It came out in the reverse, and Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody was holding on to your person. These two came out in the reverse. Four of Pentacles and the Six of what? Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was desperate to hold on to your person and desperate to make sure that you leave and you never return. Six of Swords in the reverse, sailing away to calmer waters, sailing away to a place that you never planned to go. Leaving your union to whatever it is you're going through now was never the plan. Somebody came in between, look at it, and took this person away from you. King of Coins in the reverse. And your person is not in his own self. I feel like this lady is spending on him. He's afraid of being in the Five of Pentacles. So he's kind of stuck with this lady. Look at them right here. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about illusion. Illusion. He's just going with the flow with this particular adversary because he's scared of being broke. So I don't know who this man is. I don't know if you were the one providing for him. This is gigolo energy. Period. A man that cannot stand for himself has to jump from one lady that, one paying boss lady to the other. I feel like he's dealing with somebody that is as good as you in terms of making money. He might be a player, Gigolo is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's the person you hooked up with. Yeah, this is a very strong anniversary, as wise as you, but the difference is you're on the path of light and she's not. Yep, look at that. Five of Swords. You were betrayed. You were betrayed. You were betrayed, and not only were you betrayed, whatever this man did led to you being spiritually attacked. So some of these men that gallivant, they are the ones that bring problems into the lives of their wives. When they go about sleeping with all these women, some of them are also powerful in the other side. And out of competition, they bring drama to you at home. That's why you must not just leave yourself idle. When all these men go and sleep with all these deities and lower vibration beings, they bring the problem back into your union. They bring the problem back into your life. And you'll be moving helter skelter thinking it's your village people that did you. But no, it's your lover who has attracted a jealous demon that's now attacking you just for being the empress. This is the situation right here. You were betrayed. Your person betrayed you and attracted somebody that wanted him to start spiritually attacking you. This was a spiritual attack by extension. Somebody wanted a man that you already had bonds with. And she's one of them pick me ladies, desperado babes that wants what she wants. She don't give two fucks about you. So she spiritually attacked you. That's why you've been going through hell and a handbasket for a long time. This may have been hidden from you, but I'm very humble to have brought this to your notification and knowledge, okay? Guys, we're gonna deep much later in the day when I pop back in. I'm gonna draw the curtains now, okay? Remember, I'm not here to turn your story around 100%. I'm here to put you on game and let you know that you must not live a life of foolishness. If you know, you know. Now you know who your problem is and where your problem is coming from. And with that said, honey, my job here is done. I will see you guys much later in the day. I gotta do a few personal things. But stay glued on the page by following the page. I'm gonna be posting this one just in case you met us halfway in. It's okay, you didn't miss anything. All you gotta do is follow the page, okay? Now, just before I go, I'm gonna tell you, baby, you're watching me without leaving me a like. Are you serious? All right, let's pop up the screen with some hearts, my love. If you enjoyed today's reading, tap, 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 tap the screen. Tap the screen, you guys. Tap the screen. Okay? I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Until then, my love, namaste.